Wanna be yours, rightfully yours. Wanna be red, wanna be blue, wanna be yours. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You're the one for me. You're the greatest, yeah, yeah, yeah. Wanna be yours. Some people they wanna fancy cars. Some of them they wanna be one of I wanna be yours. Some people they wanna hold me close. Some of them they wanna feel the way we go. Oh, I just want you. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You're the one for me. You're the greatest, yeah, yeah, yeah. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You're the one for me. You're the greatest, yeah, yeah, yeah. Wanna be yours, wanna be yours.
Yeah! Wow! Amazing. Welcome back. And that was Pamungkas.
Good
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Have a
Welcome
seat.
to the program.
Welcome and welcome to all of our viewers back here on See Today on the C Morning Show and See Today's 4th anniversary, Expanding Horizons, Inspiring More. And that was Pamungkas performing his single, Wanna Be Yours.
Definitely, because today is a very special show. That's why we have Pamungkas right
Special
here
guy.
with us.
Thank you for having me.
For celebrating our anniversary, our 4th anniversary right here. And we're going to discuss with Pamungkas about your tour, your musical journey, and all of that.
And we have surprises later on as
Yes,
well. We'll get
we
into
do.
all of that in a minute. But next month, you're having your Hardcore Romance Tour.
Yes.
So, okay, tell us a little bit about the tour and how ready are you and how much preparation?
I'm 100% ready. We're announcing it very soon.
Okay.
And, yeah, it's nice, you know, to be on the road with my friends and the whole gang, the whole team, and meet new people in person and vibe with the music. So yeah, I can't wait.
So is it only in Indonesia right now? Because we know that you already went your tour, you know, across our borders.
Yeah, but I think it's we're planning to have an Asia tour, but
Nice.
yeah, but I think next year would be possible.
All right.
We just landed 2 days ago from Bangkok. Just had a little show.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you already had your previous show before,
Yeah.
Tiga Perempat. So how special and how different this one's going to be?
I think comparing to my previous tour, before we had like 1,000 to 2,000 people.
Wow, okay.
This one, I suppose I wanted to have a rather intimate sort of stage,
Smaller shows.
one. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
600, 500. We had the showcase, I guess, last week in Kemang, and tickets sold out 20 minutes.
You're cutting it short now for like
Yeah.
a very intimate, like you're cutting like almost 1/4 now.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
like
yeah,
2,000
yeah.
to like 500, 600
500, yeah.
people.
Okay.
So I suppose I wanted to feel that sort of connection, me and the band, with smaller stage
Of course.
and of the audience.
You're a big name. Most musicians always want to go for the larger stages, the bigger
Yes.
audience, the huge festivals. As a musician, first of all, what is it that you get out of a smaller show? You know, you mentioned like having just more intimate crowd, but what do you get more out of it? Do you actually enjoy it more when you have a smaller intimate show, and why?
I think so. I suppose what I love about music is that music creates community. You know, it's such a weird thing. It's such a universal language, despite all the different languages and experiences, perspectives from others. But we gather with one, which is music, and then we connected in a way that I haven't really found anything but music with that, and I want to feel that, especially after what now, 7 years. I'm lucky enough to be able to you know, taste the big stages and all that, but
Yes.
with this album especially, I wanted to have that sort of connection. I want to bring that joy back, playing on stage, having that communication with the band and the
Yeah,
audience.
yeah.
You have a lot of, you know, Pamungkas has a lot of hardcore fans, right?
Yes. Hardcore
Hence the
romance.
name, Hardcore Romance.
Yes.
Right? Is-
You're definitely not Donald Trump, who doesn't like it larger. You want to keep it smaller and intimate. There's definitely going to be ticket wars, ladies
Yeah.
and gents, so be ready
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
How many cities definitely for this hardcore romance?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say it now, but definitely more than 6, but
Okay.
not going to be more than 10, because it's important to remember I'm still an independent artist.
Okay.
So we do the whole tour based on the ticket money. So
Is that right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You-
Every time I would releasing a new album, we would go on tour, and it's all tickets money. Yeah.
Okay.
That's like really like old school bands, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
do
Independent
it all
way.
the- Yeah.
That's so cool. And obviously your fans love it when you do it more intimate show, if they can get tickets.
Yes.
Probably because they feel this closeness to you. Are you close with your fans? I mean, I imagine that like a lot of them will try to reach out to you. Are you actually close with them? Do you respond to them?
Couple of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Couple of them, I usually after gig we sat down and chat a bit.
Nice. So you're giving that space also, I mean,
Of course,
for
yeah. That's
your
also-
supporters.
Yeah, that's what I love about music too, Again, it creates community, and the only reason that I love doing it is I get to meet new people,
I mean, artists like you is so very rare.
It's rare these days. I was gonna say, yeah.
Nowadays, right?
Yeah.
Because usually now it's more of the likes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
more
yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah,
thumbs.
Yeah, I just want to take the big selfie with 1,000 people in the back,
Yeah.
and then that's it, right?
Yeah.
You leave the stage.
And
very
then
cool.
yours is more connectivity and this music
Yeah.
that really put everyone together.
So, Hardcore Romance, this is obviously going to be a tour, but what can you tell us about the album? Because especially with what you're trying to convey, I mean, you mentioned, what, 7 years now? What
Yeah.
are you trying to convey through your music these days? Because obviously you, like many other musicians, you all grow and evolve throughout
Yes,
your
yes,
career
yes.
as well. What do you want to convey through your music these
I
days?
suppose Hardcore Romance came from a new place mentally for me. The songwriting and the way I produced it and the way I recorded it, it all came through this sort of weird, happy place. Because, again, I'm lucky enough, I'm forever grateful that I get a chance to, every 3 days I get to come up on stage and people sing my songs,
Yeah.
say my name and all that.
Yeah.
But that being said, I've been working 6 years non-stop since my debut album, 2018. And for somebody who screamed growth over numbers on the internet, I think I owe it to myself. And the way that I didn't take care of myself, the way that I didn't take care of my surroundings, I owe it to myself to make time for me. And last year, for I guess about 12 months, finally took my time and live a simple life. I bought a house in the suburb area and get out from that
Nice.
Jakarta.
Yep,
you
the
know,
hustle and bustle.
The hustle and bustle. You know,
Daily life, yeah.
and just live a simple life. Adopt a cat and
Aw.
yeah.
Love that.
what's your cat's
You should
name?
have met straight.
I have 3: Rocco, Jagatino, and Degutier. Yeah.
Wow, I love that. You should brought them with us.
Yeah, yeah,
today.
yeah. Welcome to the
Yes. Well, anyways, you know, it's great to have you because you're very grounded.
Thank you for
I
having
love
me.
that even though you need your space, that you're still here with us. And hence, we know that we're 6 months late for giving you a present for your birthday.
Ah, we
something
did mention
for
a surprise.
you, yes.
Let me go get it
What
right
is
now.
it?
I'll be
Thank
right
you.
back, guys.
Thank you.
Hold the fort down there, Carol.
I know this has nothing to do with fur and no four legs.
Da-da-da-da. So here we go. So we've got 2,
Yes.
but this one is already obvious. We didn't wrap this one. So
Yes.
it's actually a football.
Yes.
you.
Football. First of all, I love talking about. I love hearing him talk. He sounds like a
Exactly.
Brit pop star.
Right.
I love the way he speaks.
I was gonna, ask that. You
Okay.
adopt the accent,
Now.
yet alone the fashion sense.
Now, it's
Oh,
not,
yeah?
it's not just a fashion and music, but the reason we gave him a football is
Yes.
because we heard that you had suffered an injury back in the day to
Yeah.
your hand, correct?
Yeah.
And if it weren't for that, you could have been a footballer.
Well, that's
What's
my
it?
biggest dream.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Since you were, when, like a little kid?
Yeah.
Really?
6, 7. I mean, I'm a fan of United, and my first match was '99 final Champions League, Camp Nou, United,
Wow.
Bayern Munchen. Yeah.
So you've been a fan of United since you were a little kid,
Yeah.
footballer, and had to give it up. But fortunately for us, you gave it up because
Yes,
then
thank
you became a
Well,
musician.
I mean, yes. I mean, you're still a football fan, but
Yeah.
thank you for.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we're gonna.
You go ahead. I gave him
yes,
the first
please.
present. You give him the second present.
Please.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
So hopefully
And
you'll
there
like
we
it.
have-
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hold that up a little
Yes. I mean, since about sports, B.
Yeah.
bit. Yes. So it's United, and many of our friends in Indonesia are United
Including our
fans as
team.
well. When do you remember first ever falling in love with MU?
1999, but
It was 99.
Final Champions League. My dad sat me down and we
Was
watched.
he was a big fan as well,
He's a big fan of football, I suppose. Yeah.
as a whole?
But his favorite team is Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough. Oh, he's a real
Yeah,
football
yeah.
fan. Yeah. Okay.
And then since then, I fell in love with the whole club and
Okay.
eventually finding out. My dad bought me DVDs to
Really?
To
really
watch.
get to know the history of the club.
Wow.
And ever since-
DVDs.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure
so
that?
at that
So
time,
he's,
yeah.
he's not like a newbie fan that's just jumping on the bandwagon.
Right.
He's a
Yeah.
real fan.
Right.
So how does it feel to be a United fan? Because a lot of my friends that are hardcore Manchester United fans, they have a lot of heartbreak in recent years.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
have you been
Yeah, yeah.
handling your heartbreak in the recent
I mean,
years?
it's a tough period for all of us, but I'm happy with the manager. Obviously, people would disagree with me, but yeah, I think we're on our way.
Okay, good. That's staying positive. I like that. I've heard much worse.
Yeah, it's just like us in NBA, right? What I heard
Yeah.
in regards to United and also Lakers. But again, back to you. When you have this shift of career, how
Yeah.
does your parents? Your dad seems very influential in your life.
Yeah, he's been cool with it. My dad, but he had a stroke 3 years ago, so I lost that. He always very critical to me, and when I was younger, I thought like, oh, come on now. But as I get older, and obviously, when he had the stroke, and I sort of realized that I needed that.
You didn't realize at the time, but then later on you
Now,
realized how
like
much.
I used to not wanting to be like him, but now I'm like, I would ask myself, what would he do in certain moments? But yeah, I'm lucky that my parents has been incredibly supportive throughout the music. I mean, obviously, my mom is like any other mother that she wouldn't care as long as I get to remember to reply her texts.
That's true.
It's like mom's calling
Yeah.
now.
Now, we're parents, so now we know what that's like, right? You better
Yes.
reply to her message.
Yeah.
So, seeing your evolution as a musician, how would you say that you have evolved now, 7 years prior to when you first launched your professional career?
I mean, I do still feel the same, like the same person, maybe facing different things and carrying big responsibilities, obviously. But in terms of as a human being, I suppose, now I feel like I'm better at zooming in and zooming out, and when to zoom out on things. And before I am like that, and and that leads me to. It's nice to focus on the music only, and seemingly didn't care about any other things. But obviously now, with the bigger responsibilities, I got to learn how to zoom in and zoom out, and I feel like I'm better than that. And yeah, it's my learning curve, and making headlines for the wrong reasons and all that. But now I think I'm better at zooming in and zooming out.
You're growing.
Yeah,
It's all about growth in life.
Hopefully.
And that's how you become not just a better musician, but a better person overall. So we
Hopefully,
wish you luck for the upcoming Hardcore Romance Tour.
Thank you so much.
You're going to release the dates when? Dates and places very soon?
We're waiting for the final stages of paperwork.
Okay.
And then I'll announce it in Instagram.
Remember, it's
Stay
very
tuned.
intimate.
Yeah.
Then get your tickets.
Which means, you better get online. Get
ready
your
for that.
thumbs ready as well. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having
This
me.
is a special
Yes.
edition of our program, and we have glad to have such a special guest.
And
like
happy anniversary, guys.
Thank you very much.
We really
Thank
do
you.
appreciate it. So, okay,
Glad to
we're
have
going to
you back.
ask you to take your place again back onto the stage and prepare because
Thank you
you're
so
going to perform one bad day. But before that, when was the last time you had a bad day?
Maybe last week.
What happened?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
My cat. Sort of. I don't know what happened to him.
Oh.
And every time that United lost. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
Don't bring that up.
That
Anyway,
last week. Yeah.
Pamungkas, thank you once
Thank you
again.
so much.
It's a
And
pleasure.
good luck with your
Thank you.
upcoming tour.
Thank you
Go
so
ahead
much.
and
Thank
take
you
your
so much.
spot.
Yes.
And
I'll take this.
yes,
Thank
please
you
do.
very much.
Go ahead. We're gonna play some
My
football after this as well.
Hardcore
So
Romance
that
is
is
definitely like a tour that we cannot wait for.
Yes, and honestly, I've obviously known Pamungkas for quite some time now. I've always seen how much he explodes on social media and everything.
Yes.
But it's not until you actually meet the person themselves that
And
you
talk
realize
heart to heart.
how down to earth they are and how much they're a real person. So glad to have that heart to heart with them, like you said.
Yes.
So without any further ado, we're now going to end this segment with the Pamungkas' closing performance of what we just mentioned, his single entitled "One Bad Day." Enjoy.